Wicked Ribbon and New
Make
Bitcoin.
the inside very, very dark, so we're not going to be doing that obviously on the video until the very last stage.
I need to put these
so
up.
anyways, today what we're going to be doing is cracking on with the interior, and what I define as the interior in this scenario is going to be the structure, so the walls, and then in the future we will crack on with the details. So anyways, what we're going to start off by doing
Let's go back over here.
blocks you'll need for this part of the tutorial. So all in the chest in front of you is what you're going to need. This is not the entirety of the
maybe we need the last there.
internal structure of the building. I believe there's about 21 rooms and corridors in total. In today's video we are going to be doing 10 of them. So as you can see, quite a lot of blocks. I'm going to list them off one by one. Starting off, we have black concrete,
Black wood, purple concrete,
black wall, blue,
oh, that blue is the color, man.
terracotta,
Green,
green terracotta,
light gray concrete,
light grey concrete, light grey concrete powder, grey concrete powder, dark oak planks,
I want me out of this. I'm out there grabbing what I wanted. There is.
andesite, gravel, grey wall,
Gray wood. How is that? Oh, no.
green concrete, light blue concrete,
White concrete, yeah. We said bone black. I have an extra one. And I realize. Wait, I can't see this. That's weird.
terracotta, light grey concrete powder, grey concrete powder, dark oak planks, andesite, gravel, grey wall, green concrete, light blue concrete, white concrete, bone block, never brick, polished diorite, scientific.
I'm gonna send this out of my. What did last one was? Okay.
Powder, dark oak planks, andesite, gravel, grey wall, green concrete, light blue concrete, white concrete, bone block, never brick, polished diorite, cyan terracotta, acacia logs, clay, bricks, never brick stairs, dark oak stairs, stone brick concrete, light blue concrete, white concrete, bone block, never brick, polished diorite, cyan terracotta, acacia logs, clay.
Where do we find clay again? Oh, there is clay block. Brick block.
Bricks, never brick stairs, dark oak. stone brick stairs, and never brick.
Why did I get higher? I only know that some rest and stuff. I'm gonna put these in here. Howdy, bye now. Oh my god, that is on there.
Slabs, stone brick slabs, dark oak slabs.
Hardy's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with saute.
Brick slabs, stone slabs, never brick fence, dark oak fence,
I don't even know that.
white stained glass panes, a daylight sensor or a few daylight sensors, and some stone buttons. So I will start off. I'm going to grab the majority of the blocks into the inventory because I think that's what we're going to be using the majority of the time, and we will leave the daylight sensor. What we'll actually do is I think bone is one of the lesser used blocks, and we'll also leave clay for now, and we will just have one block so we can kind of quick click around. But anyways, as I said before, and again, credit where credit is due, blocks, and we'll also leave clay for now, and we will just have one block so we can kind of quick click
I forgot.
but anyways, as I said before, and again, credit where credit is due, the building and the full interior was designed by Satori, so again, the information down in the description. Please do go show some love and support, and without further ado, let's get straight into building. Before we jump straight into building, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that's figuring out where we're actually going to be starting. Quite an important point to consider. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the front entrance, and this might seem quite obvious, but it is important to consider because otherwise everything is going to be blocks backwards, blocks forwards, and the whole build is going to be wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to come behind the original door, and we're going to double up the layers of black concrete, and then behind the nether brick stairs at the top we'll place 2 black concrete on either side. What we're then going to do is we're going to add a second layer, so it's now 3 blocks wide, this doorway area. So again, that's 3 blocks wide for the doorway, and we'll in the middle again make sure that it is 2 blocks wide. Now in this scenario, we're also going to punch out the floor. So starting at the front left corner, underneath this glass pane here, we are going to grab ourselves our polished diorite, and we're going to place 1 polished diorite. Next to this, we're going to place a black concrete, and then we're going to alternate. So black concrete, polished diorite, black concrete. So you want to make sure it is a checkerboard pattern, and it alternates between the two. And on the right side, we're going to go black concrete and polished diorite, and again, exact same. So go diagonals across for each, and that's going to be the first stage of the floor. This whole area here, we're going to replace with stone slabs, but we'll get to that later on in the video. Anyways, once we've done that, that is, as I said, going to be the doorway. We're going to come around to the rear side of the doorway, and we're going to start off by grabbing ourselves our nether brick stairs, and we're going to punch out the black concrete at the top on each side, and we're going to place 2 upside down nether brick stairs. We're also going to quickly grab ourselves our buttons, and we're going to place a stone button in the top left, bottom middle, and bottom right and top right, and it's going to end up looking something like this. So that's going to be the doorway. Just like we did previously, we are going to grab ourselves our white stained glass paint, and to the right of the pillar on the left side, we're going to place a row of 4 glass panes, exact same on the right side. And just like we did at the front, we're going to bring it forwards on the top and bottom, forwards on the top and bottom, and then we're going to grab ourselves our nether brick fences, and we're going to place 2 nether brick fences in the middle, and that's going to be our doors. So the idea being you've got an outside door, an external door, and then you've got the interior door, extra security for everyone. So that is the general gist. That's going to be the first step we are going to work on. What we're then going to do is we are going to grab back our black wall and our black concrete. We'll start off with the black concrete, and to the left of the door, we're going to go diagonal backwards. So we're now in line with the second row of the black concrete. So you should see you are directly here. What we're going to do is we're going to go 9 blocks to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll do the exact same on the right side. So again, diagonal backwards, and we're going to go 9 blocks to the right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And 9. So you've got a 9 block extension to the left side, and a 9 block extension to the right side. Step 1.
How many count that? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Because that one was off some
block backwards from this doorway. So that is the basics of the layout we're going to be working with. What we're going to do now is we will grab ourselves our blue terracotta. You also want to make sure you have your green terracotta and our black concrete and black wall. We'll start off on the left side. On the far left corner, we are going to alternate between black wall and black concrete. We start off with black wall, and we're going to finish again with black wall. Then on top of this, we're going to alternate between green terracotta and blue terracotta. We're going to start off with green, and again, the way I like to do it is just alternate, so place the first block of each, and then go back and place the second block. Otherwise, it becomes this kind of game of switching between the two, and it's not the funnest of experiences. So you can see here, the black concrete should line up with the blue terracotta, the green terracotta with the black wall. On top of this, we're going to line up another layer of the black wall and concrete, and again, it's going to follow the exact same pattern as the bottom layer. So we're going to start off with wall, leave gaps in between each, and then we go back and fill it in the middle using our black concrete. That should now be 5 blocks tall, and again, 9 blocks wide. We repeat this now on the right side. So again, above, we're going to go black wall, alternating with the black concrete. We're then going to start off green terracotta, alternating with the blue terracotta, and the second layer is going to be blue terracotta, alternating with green terracotta. To cap this off, again, black wall starting off and at the end, and then in the 4 gaps, go ahead and place black concrete. So that's going to be the first step of the walls. For the next step, we are going to switch to our light grey concrete powder and our light grey concrete. Starting off above the black wall, we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Powder, and we're going to do this above all of the black walls. So above all of the black walls, so it should be 5 on each side. We are going to place light grey concrete powder, 4 light grey concrete powder to be.
I already got playing with this math.
Precise, and then in the middle of all of these gaps, we're going to place our 4 light grey concrete. So it's going to give us this kind of striped pattern, which is very it does look the part. And what we will then do is we're going to bridge it in the middle. Once I do this, so we are going to go to the middle bit, and we're going to.
Dad, you don't always say I'm Freddy in front of a Freddy.
Concrete powder. We're going to continue over. Once I do this, so we are going to go to the middle bit, and we're going to alternate between 2, continuing over. So you can see here we have our light grey concrete powder. We're going to continue over, going light grey concrete, then powder, then concrete. And again, this is just simply building up 4 blocks, powder in the middle, concrete, powder, and then finally concrete. And if you've done it correctly, you should have a solid row going across now of 25 wide, alternating between light grey concrete powder and light grey concrete. For the next step, we are going to continue now. So above the light grey concrete powders, we're going to build up 1, 2, 3 using not light grey, grey concrete powder. So simple grey concrete powder, and again, that's above the existing light grey concrete powder. So we continue it across. If it's light grey concrete powder, it's going to be grey concrete powder. If it's light grey concrete, it's going to be grey concrete. And again, it gives you this really cool, simple yet effective little pattern, stripe pattern if you will, going across the wall. And that's pretty much it. It's 25 wide. It is going to...
I like it. Now that you're done with this. Oh, that is what it does.
Be, if I'm not mistaken, 12 blocks tall, and it looks something like this. The final detail we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our dark oak stairs.
Come on, stop the noise.
Tinker's Atom Editor, dark oak planks, and our dark oak wood. We're going to start off in the far left corner, and we're going to place a plank. We're then going to place 2 stairs facing forwards, a plank.
We'll do what?
Grab ourselves our dark oak stairs,
Alive.
our dark oak
Is
planks,
it right
and
here?
our dark oak
Oh, yeah.
wood. We're going to start off in the far left corner, and we're going to place a plank. We're then going to place 2 stairs facing forwards, a plank, 2 stairs facing forwards, plank, and 2 stairs facing forwards. Above this, we're going to place a row of dark oak slabs all the way across, and it gives us this lovely border at the bottom. Starting off on the right side, again, exact same applies. So to the right of the door, we're going to place 2 stairs, a plank, 2 stairs, plank, 2 stairs, plank, and across the top, a nice row of dark oak slabs.
I think that we
So
see.
that is going to be the first wall. That's going to be the entrance wall, if you will. And again, as I said before, if you come through the doorway, it should be 3 blocks wide. You're going to come through, and this is the wall that's going to be behind you. What we're going to do now is, as if we've just come in the building, we're going to turn sharply to our left, 90-degree angle. What we're going to do is behind this dark oak plank,
I know it's wrong,
we're going to place
90.
a black concrete, and we're going to expand this 9 blocks to the right. So that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that should now be 10 blocks wide. On top of this, what we're going to do is we're going to alternate between black wall and black concrete. So again, a 10 wide section, black wall, black concrete. Above this, we're going to alternate between blue and green, starting off with blue. And the reason we start off with blue, because obviously in this previous layer, we left off with green. So we want to make sure that it flows all the way around the walls. There is a few occasions in the build where that's not the case, and it is kind of unavoidable, but where best, we will try and continue the pattern. Next layer, black concrete, black wall. So starting off with concrete because we left off with wall. Again, another layer all the way across, just bouncing between the two, making sure it lines up with what is below. As we said before, if it's concrete, place concrete. If it's wall, place powder. We are going to grab ourselves our concrete, light grey concrete and our light grey concrete powder, and we're going to build up 4 in total all the way across using the corresponding blocks. So again, just place all of the ones of a certain type, then go back and fill in the gaps using, again, our light grey variety. We're then going to switch out to the darker grey version and again continue the pattern, this time only using 3 blocks, so 3 blocks tall of...
Wait, what did that one? Here we go.
Our various colours, and that is going to be that wall. Of course, we will continue as well the theme of the dark oak planks. So what we're going to do is, to the right of the dark oak plank here, we're going to place 2 stairs, a plank, 2 stairs, a plank, 2 stairs, and 1 plank. And then we're going to do a row all the way across using our slabs. Again, that should be 10 blocks wide in total, and that is going to be the left side of the building. Now, the next side we're going to work on is going to be the rear side. We'll work on the right side final. There is going to be a door there, so it makes it slightly more different. Not difficult, but different. So what we're going to do for the rear side, and when I say the rear side, is that's facing away from the original door. Technically, you could argue it's the front side as we're walking in, but we are going to grab ourselves our black concrete, and directly behind the dark oak plank here, we're going to place a black concrete, and we're going to extend 8 blocks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8. What we're then going to do is we'll go 1 block further to the right, so 9, but we're going to build 1 forwards. From here, we're going to build up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can also get rid of the block behind because this is going to be the doorway. What we're then going to do is to the right of this 5 tall pillar of black concrete, we're going to leave a 2 block gap, and then we're going to place a second 5 tall pillar, leave a 2 block gap, and a third 5 tall pillar. In between all of these lovely new pillars that we've just placed, we are going to place 2 upside down never brick stairs on either side, the left side and the right side, and just like we always do, we love that we've just placed.
Oh, it is right.
We are going to place 2 upside down never brick stairs on either side, the left side and the right side, and just like we always do, we love a good stone button. We're going to place a stone button at the top and bottom of each pillar, so 6 buttons in total. Just like we did with the door on the other side, we are going to place a row of 4 glass panes on either side. We're then going to bring it forwards 1 at the top and the bottom, and we're going to have ourselves another lovely door with 2 never brick fences in the middle as the kind of little grand handles, and that's going to be our door. What we're then going to do is we're going to continue over to the right side. So from this black concrete here, we're going to go diagonal backwards, and we're going to place a row of 9 black concrete.
1,
so again,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9. And again, it's going to follow the exact same pattern as we've done all the way across. So we're going to start off alternating between black concrete and black wool. We left off here with black wool, so we're going to go concrete first. And again, it's just alternating between the 2 blocks. That's going to be row number 1. For row number 2, or I guess row number 3, if you're including the original layer, we are going to start off with our blue this time because we left off with green. So again, bouncing between blue and green terracotta, and then fill in the gaps as you can see I'm doing. We're then going to add again our layer, black concrete, bouncing between black concrete and black wool, and we're going to replicate this on the right side. Now I'm not going to show you this because I appreciate it is very, very self-explanatory. One thing to bear in mind, as I said, is the whole wall is 25 tall. It's the exact same as this wall here, just mirrored. As always, again, if it's concrete, place concrete. If it's wool, place concrete powder. So we're going to start off grabbing ourselves our light grey, and above the black concrete we'll build up 4 using light grey concrete, 4 using light grey concrete powder, etc, etc, and hopefully you get the idea. So again, very, very simple. And then on top of this, we are going to then go back to our grey. So above the grey concrete powders, place 3 grey concrete powder. Above the light grey concrete, place the grey concrete. Again, very, very simple. And from a corner, now looking something like this, really starting to take shape and look rather quite nice. Behind the door here, what we're actually going to do is we're going to expand all of this 2 blocks backwards. So expand your pillars 2 blocks backwards, and this will make sense in a second, because obviously we are going to have to expand into the main room, which is going to be the dining room. Behind the nether brick, also, go ahead and place 2 black concrete on either side, and just to save ourselves a bit of hassle, we... go ahead and place 2 upside down nether brick stairs, and that's what we're going to crack on with once we're in the dining room. What we've done here, we're going to duplicate on the right side. Again, I'll do that off camera, but in the middle bit here, you're just going to continue with that pattern. So you are going to grab your...
So the last block, oh, black concrete. Now that means black wood. I cannot skip the fear.
yourselves, obviously, your light grey. We're going to start off, because we have light grey concrete here, we'll use our powder. We're then going to go concrete, powder, concrete, powder, concrete, whoops, wrong one, and powder, and then alternate again, as I said before.
I mean, these only be this color, yeah. Wait, I messed up on Sonny. It looks the same. Oh yeah, there was a black robot there.
With the grey variants. So hopefully you get the idea. Again, very, very self-explanatory. It's going to be a lot of this in the video, because the build in itself is quite uniform, which is quite nice. It means you
I didn't realize that I messed up. One, 2, 3, and 4. This is all this.
As I said before, once you've done with that, grab yourselves your stairs and also your slabs of the dark oak wood variety. And to the right of the plank here, we're going to place 2 stairs and a plank, 2 stairs and a plank, and then finally 2 stairs with a row of slabs across the top for good measure. That's the gist. Again, we'll do that part off camera, and there's going to be a lot of that throughout the build, just kind of cutting and bouncing between various areas, because you all are smart enough to be able to just copy it. 4 blocks tool, very simple pattern, easy to do. Anyways, right side. The reason we're going to be doing the right side, or paying a little bit more attention to the right side, is the element there's going to be a doorway. Now, the reason the doorway makes things a bit more complex is obviously you're punching a big old hole in the wall. So things to bear in mind, things to consider, that's why we're going to be talking about it. What we're going to do is we're going to imagine this section is complete. So on that basis, there would be a dark oak stair plank here. There'd be 2 stairs, plank, 2 stairs, plank, 2 stairs, etc., etc. The row of slabs above, and a lovely wall just here. Consider that done. Imagine it's there. Behind the dark oak plank here, we're going to place a black concrete, and we're going to extend 1, 2, 3 to the right. We're then going to leave a 2-block gap and place 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right side.
Ah.
In front of the block next to the gap, both on the left side and the right side, we're going to build forwards 1 using black concrete. What we're then going to do is on the rear side, we're going to build up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Exact same in this one. 1, 2, 3.
I can just add up.
Join in the middle by placing 2 black concrete. Nice and simple. Then what we're going to do is switch out, grab ourselves our nether brick stairs. I was about to say fences. We're going to place a nether brick stair on top of each of the black concretes. We're then going to grab ourselves a dark oak fence, place a dark oak fence above the nether brick stair. Then we'll grab back our nether brick stair and we're going to place an upside down one on either side, and then a row of 4 black concrete linking left side to right side.
I never said that like that.
As accustomed to, in the corners, so bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right, we're going to place a stone button, and that's going to be the details for our door. Apart from that, the rest of it's very, very similar. So we're going to start off on this corner here, black wall, black concrete, black wall. The reason being, this will be black concrete right here, and that will alternate, as you can see, like so. And then above this, we are going to go, starting from left side to right side, green, blue, green, and then second layer, blue, green, blue. We'll then go wall, concrete, wall, and exact same on this side. So we'll go concrete, wall, concrete to match up with this corner here. We'll then go blue, green, blue, again to match up the corner, green, blue, green, and then above this we shall do concrete, wall, concrete. And that's as simple as that. So that's going to be that part there. And as always, again, we're alternating so that above the blocks we're going to have the relevant equivalent, if you will. So above the wall, we are going to start off 4 light grey concrete powder. Above the concrete, we'll place 4 light grey concrete. And again, we do this all the way across. We then replicate on top, building up 3 using our grey equivalents. And hopefully, again, you get the idea. Now, in terms of the ceiling for this section, we are going to be using andesite, I believe it is, or not andesite, it's this diorite, sorry, polished diorite. However, I'm not going to be doing that in this video, and the reason why I'm not going to be doing that, and I also recommend you don't do that, is because, of course, we're going to have to build the interior details, and that's going to require some level of lighting. It's going to particularly be difficult for the video, hence why I'm not going to do it. But in terms of the actual building it yourself, it's going to be a bit of a pain. So that's why I'm not doing that. That's why I don't recommend you do it quite yet. We'll do that as the very last step. So the very last steps, once we have all the interior details, add the internal roof, then add the external roof. There is a big gap, as you can see. I think it's 2 or 3 blocks. You can see in height difference, so do bear that in mind. Anyways, final touches for this bit. Again, just 2 stairs with slabs on top either side, and that's going to be the interior structure of the front.
Hi, Sam.
It's going to be the reception room, nice and simple.
Hi, Kevin.
In terms of the floor, again, we're going for the black and white checkerboard pattern. We're going to be, of course, using polished diorite. So, grab yourselves your polished diorite and your black concrete, and we're going to finish where we left off here. So, again, we're going to continue making sure that the diorite does not come into contact with any other diorite apart from diagonals. So just go through, and you can see here I'm just going diagonal, punching out block by block. It's a bit of a tedious process, but again, has to be done eventually. So again, just go through, punch them out, have the checkerboard pattern. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll be back in a moment. Once that
I could let my phone, my iPad.
And also the wall that I have been working on are complete. Okay, and once you've done that, it ends up looking something like this. You can see we've got a nice opening room. If I go back round to the entrance and walk on in, this is going to be our reception area. So there's of course going to be a few more details. There's going to be a nice rug in the middle. There's going to be some chairs to wait around for maybe the parent collection area, whatever you want to call it, and a nice reception desk here going back into the staff room. Again, if you haven't seen the showcase video where I show off the interior and kind of what we're working with, I recommend you check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. But anyways, we're not going to worry about the details. As I said, that'll be a future video, nor will we worry about the staff room quite yet. We'll get to that later on in this video. We're going to head through these double doors here, and we're going to crack on with arguably what is one of the main rooms in the building. It's by far the largest.
That ready in this live stream. Bye.